Hello, my name's Sabrina Moreland and I'm one of the reference librarians here at Walters State, and today we're going to be looking at the EBSCOHost database as a great place for you all to go to get some credible sources for the various types of research you're doing for your education class. So we're going to go ahead and click on EBSCOHost, and for some reason we have to click on that first link again to actually get into the database. And once we do that, we want to select some very specific databases that will be great for doing education research. So EBSCOHost owns all of these databases, but we just want to look at ones that will pertain to education. So we're going to click on this select and then deselect all of these options. But then we want to click on the education full text. We want to click on ERIC because they're both really good education databases. We want to click on the Professional Development Collection, and let's go ahead and click on Psych Articles because you guys are looking at different behaviors and theories in education. And so once we've done that, we're going to click OK. And so now we have some really good applicable databases to search. We're going to also want to change a couple things before we actually type in any keywords, and we want to make sure we're looking at scholarly peer-reviewed journals. Those are those really credible academic articles. And then we also want to change the date range here. And so I'm just going to put in the last 10 years, but depending on your topic, you can put in whatever you think is appropriate. And so now we're actually ready to do a search. And we're going to start very broadly with the idea of bullying. And so when I type that in there and hit search, I get 3,000 and some articles. And so we want to break that down a little bit. You don't want to have to manage that many. And so we're going to use these little 3 words here. They're called Boolean operators to tie some terms together and narrow down our topic. And so and, or not are going to be what we use to do that. And so bullying, and perhaps I want to change this to a certain age group or a certain region. And so I might be interested in bullying in middle school. And so I can type that in there, and now we will search both bullying and middle school in the same capacity. And so I'm going to hit search, and now I'm down to 419 articles. And so we can just keep narrowing this down. Another great feature of this database is underneath every abstract here, there are subjects listed. And so these are some keywords and terms that are in the database as tagged concepts. And so this could give us other ideas for words to search and for ways to go. We can also scroll down and expand on the major heading link and also this subject link as well. And so we could get some ideas for other ways to approach this topic. I might be interested in bullying prevention in middle schools. And so I can add another term here, or I could even exclude a term if I wanted to, or use or to get another subject in there. But let's say we don't want to look at boys or male students. And so we could put that in there and see what kind of search we get next. Okay, so now we're down to 104. So you get the idea, you just keep narrowing down your topic. But once you get a list of results you are happy with, and you see an article you may want to look at, you would just click into the article. And once it loads, it may take a moment, you should get the full PDF of that article. And so there's the abstract and then all of the information for that entire article. And you should save or email or print off anything you find that's going to be helpful for your research. And so you can download here and save it to a flash drive or some kind of cloud storage if you wanted. You can print it off. You can also email it to yourself. And when you do that, you would just put your email address here and even change the citation to APA. You can also click on the link here for the permalink, and this will take you directly to the this article, not the link above, but this one takes you to the article. And we also have access to a citation tool, which is great here. And so you could copy and paste that into your reference page, but be sure to double check with the Purdue OWL site or the library LibGuide or any handbook you may have. And so this is just a quick overview on how to use the EBSCOHost databases, and hopefully they will be really useful for you in your research that's coming up.